Welcome back. Made it for live 1 or made it for live 2? Technology. Technology. I had a phone call with somebody in Hawaii this week. We were using Microsoft Teams. He was bragging about how wonderful their technology always is, except we couldn't get the audio to work. Like, yeah, so. You were talking, but we couldn't hear you. It's good now. It's so weird. It was fine on my end. I don't understand. All right, so we're back. Oh, man. So, I was talking about playing Russian roulette with your pet's health with these oral and topical insecticides and pesticides, because that's what they are, guys. There's no sugarcoating it. We are feeding pesticides to our pets. We are putting pesticides on our pets, whether that's a collar or a topical drop, whatever. And they're neurotoxins, so they affect nerves. Nerves innervate everything in our body. It's not just about nerves going to muscles and making you move and making you animated. Nerves go to the tear glands in your eyes that produce the tears. When we kill off the nerves, we stop producing tears. Now, suddenly, we've got an animal with permanent dry eye that we can't fix. Nerves innervate the thyroid gland to make thyroid hormone. When we kill those off, the thyroid stops functioning. They stop producing thyroid hormone, and now we've got animals who are going to need to be medicated for the rest of their lives with thyroid hormone. Generally synthetic, although there are natural products available. We are seeing more meningitis cases of unknown origin. We're seeing animals bleed to death because these drugs are actually used in the human pharmaceutical world as anticoagulants that stops clotting. So you give your pet the pill and 3 days later they're dead because they hemorrhaged internally. These are healthy animals, lively, healthy animals. They're going to the veterinarian. While they're there, they're given that lovely chewable product, and 3 days later you have a dead animal. Or 2 hours later you have a seizuring animal. I did a consultation with someone in London a few days ago, and we were talking about the fact that her little dog with heart problems had a spinal stroke sometime last year. And she said, well, I did put a product called Advocate on him, which is a topical because she had gotten fleas and she had quite a few dogs. And she put this product called Advocate, which happens to have moxidectin in it. Moxidectin is a neurotoxin. Guess what it causes? Seizures, liver failure, death. When she went to the neurologist, she told them that she had put this product on that day or the day before, and they said, no relation. Can't be that. Really? It's a neurotoxin. Luckily, her dog recovered, and we had a conversation about what she could use in the future and what she couldn't use in the future for this little dog. Nothing makes you feel worse than putting a product in or on your pet that kills them. Talk about guilt. Hard to get over that. But it also causes a lot of anger because you trusted someone who told you, no, this is perfectly safe. I'm just going to tell you, these are not perfectly safe. These are neurotoxins. They affect the brain, they affect the spinal cord. And when it affects the brain and the spinal cord, we get secondary things like glands that don't work anymore, seizures, nerves that don't work anymore, and muscles that don't work anymore. These things are dangerous, guys. Don't play roulette. Even in the studies that were originally done with some of these products, the dogs did fine on dose 1 and dose 2. And on dose 3, they suddenly bled out, hemorrhaged internally, and died. And instead of investigating further, which is what the drug company should have done, they said, must be a one-off. We don't know why he did that. By the way, they only tested it on 214 dogs before they released the product. Guess what? Your animals are the guinea pigs. Your animals are the ongoing studies to see how many reactions we get. And unless hundreds of thousands of animals die And unless they die, like literally the minute you give the pill or put the product on, we get people like the neurologist who says, I don't think it could possibly be related. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Don't play roulette with these things. Do not give these oral products to your pets. I mean, we just had the big thing with the Seresto collars. You know, people are all up in arms because the FDA didn't let them know that, I don't know, 1,100 or 1,700 animals died over a period of 10 years. You know what? A lot more died than that. That's just the ones that were reported. Somebody sent me a video yesterday of a traditional veterinarian, older gentleman, sitting in his clinic, talking about how those reports from the Seresto were not real. Like, they were just people that were upset because something happened to their dog, but it had nothing to do with the collars. And that all of those pesticides are perfectly safe. Yeah, you're part of the problem, dude. They're not. They are not. Do not play roulette with your animal's health. Do not play roulette with these drugs. They are neurotoxins. So, on my website, on drjudymorgan.com, we've got a blog on there, flea and tick prevention, natural flea and tick prevention revisited. I wrote it, I updated it in 2019. It's got tons and tons of ways to naturally prevent fleas and ticks for your pets. Just don't go there, guys. It is not worth it. It's not worth the guilt. It's not worth the anger. It's not worth losing your pet. So our guys are chemical free. Been that way for a lot of years. We don't have flea and tick problems, and I'm really happy about that. Okay. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I gotta get some work done. And we are gonna be videoing for our homemade dog food class today. We're almost done. Almost done. Have it soon. It is Easter weekend. Yeah, we'll do something with that. Heartworm, if I were going to use it, I would use Interceptor, plain Interceptor. I'd quit using that too. Yeah, tick-borne diseases are a problem. Lyme disease is a problem, but it's treatable. It is treatable. All right, bye guys. Supporters, see you tonight.